Hey guys, what is up? It's Nick's here for another live stream. Hope you all are having a great night. We're back. We're back again for another live stream. I'm a little more quiet tonight because there's someone sleeping in the house, and I really don't want to try to wake them up. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see. Alrighty, let me go ahead and pull up the live stream link here, so I can let everybody know we're live. All right, we're going to have a couple different things to talk about today. Today's a little bit of a dark day, if you know what I mean. Not really dark, but I got to figure out some stuff. Briefly talked about it yesterday, but now I can confirm that it's actually going to be happening. Okay. I'm gonna wait till some people start joining in before I start talking about stuff. Yo, you're streaming tonight. Sweet. Yeah, I'm only streaming for an hour, though. So it's gonna be a short stream. You know. I was really busy today. But I just got home, just got set up, and then turned on the stream. So it was like rush. And now I'm here. Had a very busy day today. Hey, yo, what's up, Nix? Yo, what's up, Savagery? How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. All right, so yesterday I had talked about on stream. Was it yesterday? Might have been the day before yesterday. I don't remember. The last time I streamed, I think it was Friday. Anyways, the last time I streamed, I had talked about there being a potential that I won't have my computer for 3 months minimum. Nice. So I had talked about that I probably won't have my computer set up for 3 months, right? That is officially happening. So, my wife offered for me to use her computer in the meantime. But if I did that, there would be a lot of background noise. It'd be very inconsistent. And, you know, it's not ideal, but it is something at least. So I'm going to continue to try to live stream in the future. Probably won't have a camera set up like I do right now. Or if I do, you know, it'll have a different background, obviously. But that has to happen, and like soon. So that's going to be happening by the end of this week. Then I'm going to be moving again and, you know, getting all my stuff moved over. So Sunday live stream, very unlikely. Maybe possible, but unlikely. Schedule's going to change. I have no clue what the new streaming schedule is going to be, if there's even going to be one, because I'm still trying to figure that out. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up that the rest of this week will seem like normal. I'll be streaming up until, you know, so tomorrow I'll probably be streaming, but it'll be late again, like today. And then we'll have another live stream probably maybe on Thursday. That'll be it. And then from there, I don't know. Today, part of what was part of my busy schedule was I went to go check out a place that has gaming computers set up to see if I'd be able to stream there. And it was a really cool place. I loved it. Like, it's like Gamer Central, right? So there's just a bunch of computers, like row by row set up. We were able to like play with people, and they have microphones. It was really cool experience to get to go check out. Well, dang, man, if I lived closer, I'd help you move since I have most of my week off. Hello. True. I mean, it's not a lot of stuff I have to move. I just have to move the bed. I appreciate that, though. I just have to move the bed and a couple other things. But that's very nice of you to offer, man. I mean, yeah, it's a small move. It's not going to be huge because I already have most of my stuff in storage. I was just living where I'm at right now temporarily. But I'm going to have to move out of here. So I'm going to be moving to another place temporarily for like 3 months until I or 4 months, hopefully 3 months, till I can save up enough to get the apartment. And once we have the apartment, then I'll be back to a regular schedule. It'll be a lot easier because it's my place and I can do whatever I want, right? Well, my wife's place. It's just a lot easier. Why is it 3 months, man? It's just so I could save up enough money to be able to afford an apartment with my wife again. So that's the main reason why. It's going to be like quick to save up in this particular, like what we're doing. It's going to save a lot of money and it'll be a lot faster than the way I'm going right now. Because right now it's going to take forever and I'm watching my son grow up and like I'm not there all the time. Because like we temporarily had to live split, but now we're going to be living together in one place instead of split. So it's a better thing, but it's going to be a hard thing because I'm not going to have the same stuff I had here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. But the streaming thing's very important to me because, like, we've been doing really good and I'm enjoying it. And it's like, I want this channel to grow and I actually want to be able to do this as, like, a side thing, you know? And I appreciate you guys who have been tuning in and I'm not trying to let you guys down again. So, that's where it's a little hard for me because I don't want to give this up again. So we're trying to figure out a way that I could do both, right? Which is prioritize the other stuff, but still have this. So we'll see. We're going to figure out a way. I'm not going to let this go. All good. I understand how that goes, bud. Glad to hear you guys can live together instead of split. Yeah, exactly. But again, I'm going to be in a house full of like a bunch of other people, so I don't even know. Like that's tricky situation. So that's why I'm like, okay, I can't stream there, you know, especially if I have to find another place, in other words. Wish you the best, man. God bless, Hula Gang. Yeah, we'll see though. I mean, I'm still gonna try to stream, still be as active as I've been. I just gotta figure out how I can do that, right? It might not be the exact same way that we're comfortable with for now. Again, for now is like the key word because it's only temporary. Once I'm back in like my actual apartment and I have my stuff set up, dude, it's going to be so much better, right? I might even have like a separate space altogether for that. But for now, it's going to suck. But I was looking at places that I could like rent a space to stream. And we went to one of those places today. It was a super sick place. But you know, it's too far. That would be a 1 hour drive after work to go there, to then have to pay like $50 a week to be able to stream for like, I'd say like 4 hours, 2 times a week. So it'd be 8 hours total of streaming that we would do. Probably 7 if you count the setup and making the thumbnail and whatever. But the computers aren't even unlocked like that, so I don't even know how I would do the whole spiel, you know? But not optimal. That's the other part that sucks too, is I have everything set up already on this computer. I have another idea though. We'll have to see if it works, which is going to be to try to talk to my brother, because maybe my brother would be willing to hook me up with space at his place if he has space. And that would be cool, because then my brother could be part of my streams. I would actually like that. That would be like fun. You know what I mean? It sounds like I just go over to my brother's house. We hang out. We chill. You know, we talk a little bit. And then, boom, we stream. He does his stream. I do my stream. You know, we do our thing. And I say, all right, bro, peace. Have a good night. See you another day. That would be the best. And then I don't have to pay anything, hopefully. I mean, again, I'll have to talk to him and see. That's a big ask, though, to anybody. But then I could, like, set up my computer at least. To be honest, though, I don't think he'd mind. Especially because he'd know it's for YouTube. I don't think he'd mind. But again, I don't know. I'd have to ask. We'll see. We'll see. But just so you guys know ahead of time what's going on. That's what's going on. So. I forgot to activate the 2 times thing. I don't even think we should activate it tonight. Since we're only playing for an hour, I don't think it's worth it to activate it. Feel like tomorrow maybe I'll have more time to like be on. But we'll see. We shall see. But anyways, I don't want this whole live stream to be like sad or whatever. I'm not even like really sad. It's just like trying to figure out how to manage everything so that we don't stop. Like, I'm really happy with how this is going, with how everything's been going. And, you know, the growth of this channel has been crazy. We are literally at 4,509 subscribers. That's crazy. I've never had that many subscribers at any point in my career. And on top of it, when we go to the watch time, God, you guys are killing it. We're at 1.2K hours watch time, which is an insane amount of watch time. So like we're creeping on that up on that partnership in like no time. And I'm sure once I start doing tutorials and stuff too, that's just going to snowball. So it's just, I got to get it done, right? Like I want to do it. I got to make it happen. But it's going to take some time to make that happen. We shall see, though. We shall see. I'm trying to look at like what emoji that is. It's the first time I've seen that one. Do you know what that means? Like what that emoji is? Is that like a happy emoji? I would assume that's a happy, like a shout out type emoji, but I don't know. I forgot we have to manually pick up stuff too. And our EVP is going to drain very fast. I hate DIGIMON. At least it should be easier to hit these combos now. Again, I do have another ×2, but it just feels like a waste to use it here. I don't know how that times 0.5 makes, like, feel so fast in comparison. Face Blue Smiling. That's his name. Interesting. To you, what does it mean? That looks about where I am in the story. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. We're getting there. It's been a grind, but we're almost there. I did try out the place, though. Like, I bought 2 hours of gameplay, obviously, because we already had drove there, right? So I wanted to try their cool computers, like their decked out stuff. Yo, those computers are crazy. To me, let's go. Watch time and subs. Fair. Fair. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, it's crazy, actually. Have you done anything with the combination stuff? Not much with the combination stuff. I haven't even done the Tentomon event yet, and today I had no time to play. Last night I had no time to play, so I haven't been on. The only thing I've been trying to do is daily is like the Digimon. Tomorrow we'll definitely log on to make sure that these eggs hatch. I might not put more eggs in for now because I don't know how consistently I'll be able to play. I think I'll still be able to log on. Realistically, I should be able to log on. That's not going to be an issue. The issue is more so about streaming than it is about logging on. Which has me wondering, another thing then, is that, okay, I don't have a way of consistently having time to stream, right? Well, what's something that doesn't require consistent time to be able to do? If you guessed make videos, you are correct. I could still make videos for the YouTube channel, even though I'm not live. So that is another option. Is start focusing on grinding the game, leveling up, and doing tutorials. That would be another option that I do to cover the next couple months, while I might not be able to have the time that I need to stream consistently. You're good. I just meant in general was all. Yeah, no, I haven't had a chance in general yet to really work on it much. So we already decided we were going to force the Viximon to become Lady Devimon. Knowing that almost makes me want to get her satisfaction all the way up. right? Very true. That you could do. Plus, it would help with watch time for your hours. Yeah, exactly. So kind of like, there's a few options of things we can do. It's not all screwed, you know? We're not all gloom and doom. It's just I got to figure out the time, the place of recording, the logistics of everything to figure out how I'll do this. And I won't be using my computer, so it'll be somebody else's. If that's the case. But I would love to live stream. Because, believe it or not, live streams actually give more watch time than even a regular video does. It makes sense, too. Because I see you already fed and toyed Viximon. Yes. Because, you know, I was going to slow grind this. I mean, tomorrow they'll be ready. Lady Devimon or Angewomon? I think Angewomon. No, Lady Devimon would be the one we'd sacrifice, so we don't have to do anything actually to her. Yeah. Fair point. But our other one. Our other one isn't even maxed yet. So I don't know. Yeah, satisfaction's only 20% right now. Maybe I won't stress it. It doesn't matter. We could always fix her after. Just gotta get lucky on those cores. Although, if I'm doing something like really high-end like that, right, I probably should be. Well, I'm not even using the right traits for her in general. Like, she should be intellect if I was going to go for Lady Devi, and I've been giving her speed and strength. So, she's all sorts of messed up right now. Yes, I already used the Baron Ball. I did that for, this guy, I think, was one of them. Let me see what his rookie was. Yeah, he was one of them. We got Candlemon. And we actually went into Mistamon. And then now I'm going to evolve him, and hopefully he'll go into Dynasmon. Well, he could become Dinosaur. Either way, it's good, though. I would prefer Dynasmon, though, because he burns enemies. Here, we'll go here. We'll go here. It will go into Mistamon. Hopefully he goes into... So he can go... Oh, no, he did evolve into Mistamon already. Because I was hoping he didn't go into Jokermon. I wanted him to go into Mistamon, and he did. So now we just have to hope that he goes into Dynasmon instead of Lord Nightmon. But honestly, either way is good. Because this one does a bleed, and the other one does burn. I thought this one burns. Hold on. I guess he doesn't burn. So honestly, maybe we want to hope for Lord Nightmon. Might be better for the bleed. Plus, is a strong virus type. That's what I wanted, but got Lord Nightmon today. Oh, you wanted Dynasmon. I mean, I think Lord Nightmon's better. Oh, this one's AoE, though. Yeah, this one's all ranged, I think that means. Because these are single range, so I think this one's all. It's AoE. Unless it's, like, random. So Dynasmon might be better if it's AoE. But, I mean... I don't know. I thought I saw something about a burn. It must have been for somebody else. I've been hopped up on a lot of soda today. I think it's the only way I'm still running. Do you want full satisfaction or not? I mean, usually for like Digimon you're going to work on, you want full satisfaction. Like, ones that are really good, you want full satisfaction. Why? Because it just means your little bars will be maxed. Like, you'll have all the stats, and then you could just change them if they don't come out the way that you wanted them to. I had too many virus already is one of the main reasons. Yeah, I don't have a lot of data types, though, so having DIGIMON would be very nice. Was it Shining 0 or just 0 that you would have needed for it? I don't know, actually. So it depends what you're doing would require it, but I don't recall which one it is. We'll have to wait and see until we get to that point. But that's going to be a while from now, because we're not even level 90 on him. So I did unlock his full cube already, though, so we're good there. He has all of his potential unlocked. Same with Angelwoman, which is why I guess we'll sacrifice Lady Devi. So Lady Devi really doesn't matter. We don't have to work on satisfaction. We could just, you know, do whatever with her, I guess. Welcome everybody, by the way, just tuning in now to the live stream. Hope y'all are having an amazing night. Thanks for tuning in today. Happy Labor Day. For those of you, I mean, it's already past, it's Tuesday now officially, but you know, still happy Labor Day. I actually didn't have to work today, which was nice. I was off. But I was trying to figure out other stuff, so that's why I was so busy today. Meant to press G. Pressed every button but G. So I did play League, by the way, at the computer place. That was crazy. The game ran so smooth on those computers. I don't know what they're rocking, but those are fast computers. And the ping was so low. I was not lagging at all. And I won 2 ranked games while I was there. I played Yasuo and just, like, wrecked people. At one point, I 4v1'd top lane and somehow survived. After killing 2, I ran away from the other 2 and survived. One of them being Rammus. How, as Yasuo, do you escape a Rammus is beyond me. By myself. That was a crazy game. Crazy game. I wish I had it recorded. LOL, wow, was that in Florida? Yeah, so it was in Miami. I had to drive like 50 minutes to get to this place in Miami, and it was so cool though to get to experience like I love Rammus. Yeah, Rammus is a cool champ. Annoying though. As an 80 main, he's very annoying. But yeah, like it was so cool because it's one of those esports places, so like all the computers are set up in a cool way. And, like, you get to see the rows of computers, and then you just buy hours, like, for however many you want to play. They had a special going on, though, since we were brand new, which is that if you pay for an hour to try it, you get another hour for free. So we went there with the intention to just stay for 1 hour and wound up staying for 2 because they gave us the free hour just to try it out. What I would love to do, though, is, like, if I have a group of people who want to play and like we all want to go together and like play ranked or something, that's a great place to go. Plus they have food and they have drinks right there and you're allowed to eat at the tables. So like it's just fun, man. The whole vibe is like dimmed out, so the lights are not very bright. It's very dark. It's a very chill environment, very quiet. Again, really nice. I love that. Very cool experience. If you guys have any of those places near you, I would highly recommend checking them out. I wish I had found out about that like way sooner, right? Like, oh man, if I didn't have, you know, a kid and a wife, I'd be spending my time there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a nerd, and I love that type of shit. Like I would literally buy. They have what's called a binge pass, which is where if you're gonna be there like the whole day, they give you a discounted rate. I would go in there probably in the morning and not leave until nighttime, because that's like my type of environment. What's the place called? I live in South Beach. It was called Next Level Gaming. And oh, true. Kind of crazy to think that there's some people that also live in Florida. Ironic too. Speaking, since I know you probably didn't know that I live in Florida. So, you know, maybe now one day I'll see you there if I go back. That place is cool. Cool as fuck though. I swear to God though, like I keep going into random places and I feel like people are looking at me sometimes. Like they know who I am. But that's unrealistic, right? Like nobody would know. Not with how small I am. Although one time I did go into a Five Guys and it turned out one of you guys actually like was working there. And I walked in and the person was like, Omega? And I was like, weren't you always in Florida, if I remember, for years? Yeah, I've been in Florida for a long time, man. Long time. But I walked into a Five Guys, and the guy recognized me, and he goes, yo, aren't you Omega? And I was like, no way, I'm already getting spotted in real life. I was like, dude, I have like 2K subs. That's crazy. And then he was like, no, yeah, I watch your streams all the time. There's not many content creators for Digimon. And, you know. What the heck? Oh, that was weird. We got a black screen for a sec. But yeah, that was funny. I was like, no way that I just met my first person. Like my first fan. IRL. I do low-key kind of worry that like at my new job, some little kid or something is going to walk in and go, Mommy, YouTuber. And I'll be like, no, I don't do YouTube. We don't do that here. No. I don't know what you're talking about. And they'll be like, Mommy, look. Video. And then I'll be like, no, that's not me. Hello, my fellow hooligans. And I'll be like, how are you, ma'am? How could I help you today? You know, change my voice completely. That scares me. And then, like, my manager overhears, comes over, and he's like, what's going on here? This guy's famous on YouTube. No, I'm not famous, no. Not even famous. I'm joking, anyways. I'm nowhere near famous. PewDiePie's famous. But, is that the one on University Park? Mommy. Let me check. I'm gonna double check where it was. Next. On Coral Way. 10772 Coral Way, Miami. Dude, that place is sick. Here's the best part. They're still open right now. It's 12 a.m. and they still are open till 4. So their hours are totally catered towards gamers, right? They open at 4 p.m. every day, and they're open until 4 a.m. So it's like perfect for after work going to hang out there. And I might still seriously consider that option. Just because it was such a cool and amazing experience, and it's a good place. And I will have privacy there, where I can, like, stream. You know, so it's an option. It's definitely on my list of like, okay, that's impossible. And now I feel like you guys would be like going there to see if I'm there. That's kind of funny. Actually, that would be funny. I start streaming and you're just like, hi chat, it's me. It's Savagery. Savagery here. I met Omega. He's shorter than I expected. Or maybe I'll get, he's taller than I expected. You never know. You never know with those things. He's fatter than I expected. That would be the best one. Yeah, University Park is on Coral Way. Yeah, it's right by, like, FIU as well. So, if you go to college, it's perfect. You can literally just, like, leave college after. That would actually be funny, though. He's fatter than I expected. I think that to me would be the funniest one. God, he looks older in person. He's got wrinkles all over his face. Starting to get some gray hairs, but you can't see him on camera. Oh my god. The only awkward part today, though, is I had Stevie with us. So, like, sometimes Stevie would, like, you know, get a little upset. And all the people in the place would look at us like, why is there a baby here? Babies are not allowed, you know? But I explained to the guy, I said, I'm here, you know, because I'm a YouTuber. And I have to get my wife's approval. Jokingly. But not jokingly at the same time. If you have a wife, you'd understand. You know, she low-key was like, yeah, we'll go together. I'll do this to check it out. But low-key, I know that there was a little bit of like, she wanted to scope out the scene, if you know what I mean. Make sure it's a nice place. But yeah, Stevie was there too. But hey, regardless, it was a lot of fun. Wow, that EVP drains so fast without those chips that we've been using. That's crazy. We're already half EVP. From just a few battles. Oh, he's confused now. And the battles go so slow without the ×2. Yeah, that place is sick, though. Especially if you want to do like a 5v5 for League or anything like that. It's really cool. Very stable internet. I kind of wish I lived closer. Like, if that place was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes from my house, that would be a no-brainer. I would have definitely like picked that location and be like, yeah, this is going to be great for streaming. In the meantime, until I get my computer back. Like, that would have been a no-brainer. I would have done it. But it's just the fact that it's like an hour drive for me. And especially knowing after work. I was a hooligan since 2021. Dang, that's a long time, man. I'm talking 4 years ago already. It's been going on for a while, ain't it? Oh, boy. Yeah, every year I get older, but I don't feel older, you know? I'm still young at heart. I haven't changed in that sense. It's okay. I'm old as well and getting older tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Godslayer. Congratulations on turning 50. It's gonna be like, you son of a bitch. I get older but look younger. That's good. Hey, hopefully it stays that way, man. You don't feel old until you hit the tennis court. Why wouldn't my legs work like it used to? LOL. Yo, that's actually some facts right there, though. But, you know, honestly, even walking through the mall, man. I had to go to the mall today. And, like, I swear, I started seeing stars. I'm already there now. Savagery. 29 but look 19. Hey, that's good, man. Stop, Dante. My goodness, my cat keeps biting me under the table. He's like, end the live stream and cuddle me. No, no, stop. to use like a water bottle and like shake it to get him to run. So he stops biting me because it hurts. Yeah, it's crazy. Stop! My goodness, cat. Now he's angry in the background. You could actually see him laying down and giving up. It's crazy. Abusive. This is, if you're wondering where he is, he's like right there. It's hard to reach. There we go. Right there. Haha, thanks, bud. I'm turning 35 tomorrow, but have the lower half of a 96-year-old. Oh, jeez. That is... That's funny. Not funny. I mean, I'm sorry. But I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I didn't mean it's funny, like, to, you know, when your legs don't work like they used to no more type thing, but I meant it's funny the way you're phrasing it. There we go. Oh, man. That's one of those moments you got to be like, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. It's a difference. Okay, bullies laugh at you. We're not bullies. Except sometimes. Especially to D. We all are bullies to D. And I think he bullies us. You're good, I knew what you meant. Haha. Yeah. You just never know. You know, you got to be careful with what you say. I don't ever hurt anybody's feelings. So I try to be very, like, cautious with those things. Because it's fun and it's all jokes, but I never want to hurt somebody's feelings, you know? Not saying that I would have to you, because I know. You've been a long time. You know, you've been in many of these live streams, so you already know. But yeah, man. Nice. That was a double vaccine combo. Very nice to see. Yeah, I'm kind of scared for when I turn 30, you know? Because then it's like, that's the halfway point for some people, you know? That's where people start getting that midlife crisis, and you're like, oh my god, what does my life come to? So I'm trying to get everything together before I hit 30. You know, I want to have everything more situated. Plus, by the time I'm 30 now, Stevie will be like 2.5, almost 3. So he'll be talking and running around, and probably part of the videos by then. More of the videos. I mean, he's not going to be like super active until like 5 or 6 when he can actually like play games and stuff. My wife and I don't have a problem having him in videos, by the way. Like, we're not worried about that. It's just like, obviously we're not going to do things that are crazy with him until much later on. I think the cool phase for us is going to be when he's like, you know, 11, 12, 13, those years. For YouTube, at least. That's what it's going to be really cool. Even 6 and 7. I mean, they start to do more. But right now, he's in that, like, really young baby phase where he doesn't really do much. I mean, he's been doing a lot lately, though. I'm not going to lie. He's been doing a lot. Now, when he finishes... He has a new thing that he's been doing lately. So, he decides that when he finishes his bottle, he's going to throw it out of his crib. You mean when you're 40... Oh, God, I didn't think about that. Would I be... Oh, my God, I'd be 40 when he's, like, 11 and 12. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I guess. I guess when I'd be 40, I'd still be playing. Maybe not Digimon, but we'll be playing something. Definitely League. Look, I've already said when I retire, League is going to be my game of choice. That is a perfect retirement game. I want to be like 65 years old playing League and raging at people and going, noob, back in my day. You know, that's the type of old grandpa I want to be. Kids will come over with the grandkids and they'll be like, Dad, get off the VR. I can't yet. I didn't hit my new side score. Give me 5 more minutes. That'll be me. Nick's realizing he'd be 40 equals mind blown. Yeah, literally. Oh, God. I did not realize that I would be 40 by the time he's like 11 or 12. Ooh, that's wow. Yeah. Oh. You know, I was just thinking about his age, but not mine, okay? For me, in my head, after 30, I'll just be 30. That's it. We won't count the years anymore. We'll go backwards. So after 30, when I'm 31, I'll be 29. 32, I'll be 28. You know, and we'll just stop at 20. Just 20, then we can start going back at, oh, okay, I'm 21 again. I'm 22. 23. Maybe we'll stop at 21 just to make sure I can drink, you know. But yeah. Oh, God. I didn't think about that. Come back here, you stupid weird guys. You know, these are very weird looking Digimon. They definitely looked at Bowser and went, yeah, we're going to give Bowser a chainsaw. And we're going to give Bowser a punching glove that you would, like, tear down concrete with. And then wheels on his feet. And a Ninja Turtle mask. And then we'll call it Rebelmon. Rebellymon. Because that's cool. That's hip in the now. Kids love that. I don't like it. Oh! And we'll give him a mask. So he looks less like Bowser. Finally, we finished. Alright, scientist. Here's your weird parts. Build your stupid robot. I don't care. Oh my God, I was so disappointed that this Sunday was just a special episode for One Piece. I was expecting a new episode only to find out that it was a special episode. Those special episodes just need to stop. Like, today was actually not even a special. It was a recap of everything that's happened. We don't need that. Nobody asked for that. Oh, somebody's got Lord Nightmon right there. You know, for a second I thought she was naked. Why did they do this? Can you kick the Digimon out of the bridge? Defeat Shellmon on the bridge. Ugh. That's another fun one. Look at our EVP. What's going on? We're already low. We're already very low on EVP. This is not good. Not good. Not good. Thankfully, I have data chips, but it kind of makes me like question whether we should have used. I tried my luck on some of the eggs to get Imon last night. Opened about 60. Only got 2 black eggs, and the rest were webs. And right, lol. Although I gotta catch up on One Piece. Yeah, no, it's frustrating, man. I hate these special episodes. Like, so stupid. I don't need it. What is this? Oh my God! I like how you didn't even say anything, Godslayer. You just were waiting for me to find out. Like, you didn't tell me to check my mailbox, nothing. You were just like, we're just going to wait and see when he finally notices. Thank you. What the heck? That is huge. Bruh. Exactly. Bruh. That's crazy. I guess we could hatch 3 more. I would have to hatch like purple or the blue eggs to be able to get them right away, so I don't have to worry about wow, that's huge. Thank you. I sent it about 25 minutes ago or so. Jesus, I noticed late. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for wonderful contributions. Oh my god. Oh, I should have put the virus type first, since these are datas. Whatever. I'll switch it after. He's gonna do like no damage. Yeah, this is crazy with the EVP though. Now I see why people complain so much about the EVP. This is really bad. I do have an EVP 50%. But for only 30 minutes left, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think it would be worth it, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, so this one's just to defeat them. Yeah, see? No worries. Dude, those items are so huge too, though. Like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This satisfaction thing alone is crazy. But it instantly makes them hatchable, which is so nice. I did just get a banana today, by the way, from the tree. So that was another thing I got that was, like, lucky. This one's going to be annoying. Question, what's up, Ahmad? Should I only feed Vmon bananas or play too? You have to play with him too to get his satisfaction up. Feeding him the bananas helped to get his gauge up, but once his gauge is like fully filled up all the way, then you'll only feed him from that point moving forward. Until his satisfaction hits 100. I mean, you could still play with him, though. You could actually play with him even after their gauge is filled. Because they'll still gain satisfaction from the toys. Let me show you. So the toys will actually give... This one gives 5%, right? This one gives 1%, 1%, and 1%. So you just give 3 total. This one gives 5. You could get this one for free by doing raids. I just realized we never opened that one. Conqueror of the Dark Castle. I think I'd like that title better. Let me switch it. What is this? Yes. Banana. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Godslayer. We got monkey bananas. That's crazy. So those are good. These are good for like any strength types that you have. Literally hooking us up. I know he was... You know what's funny too is... Godslayer was going to give us the evolution material for actual Beelzemon's burst mode, and I told him no, because that would be too OP at this point. But 60 bananas is enough, right? So anything after 70, I wouldn't do, right? So here's how I do the math. Each banana gives you 2. So we'll do 2 times 30. Because you could feed 5 a day. So 2 times 30 would be 60. So you could feed 40 bananas, put you at 80. But really the yields drop after like 70, 75. So I would probably just give maybe 35 bananas. I wouldn't do more than 35. Some people go to 100, but the yields are just too small. I would probably do 35, and then after that, just get the satisfaction to 100. 30, 35, somewhere around there. 30 would be 60. It's not 100% guaranteed. Like, the highest you'll get is like 40, 45%, I think it was, or 40, 42%, something like that, 42.5% for each stat. So no matter what, it's not like guaranteed. But you're only doing that just as a percentage yield. It's just to increase your chances of going into those stats. I have 51 now. Yeah, so you have plenty. You only need about 35. That's of the regular bananas. If we're talking about the monkey bananas, you only need less, even less. It's like 10. No, you would need... The 3 times, let's say 30 would be 90. So you probably want to do 3 times 20. You do like 20, 25 monkey bananas. Oh my god, my cat scared me. Yeah. No problem. He gave us 4. Now I think about it, though, that's crazy. He gave us 4. You could play with the Digimon 3 times, right? So we could skip 2 babies to full evolution. Because there's no rule about evolving twice. So we could literally 100% their gauge, evolve, 100% their gauge again, evolve, which would give us 2 rookies, basically. From in training 1 to rookie in 1 day. I just thought about that. Literally 2 guaranteed rookies. 2 of my baby Digimons turned into Tentomon. I haven't really looked too much at Tentomon's evolution lines. But one thing he is good for is the deck buff. Let me actually look at Tentomon's evolution line now. You got me curious. I hate this game. I got too many Tentomon and Renamon. So Renamon's good because you can make Renamon Mastamon. Agumon S Burst Mode? What is this? What the heck? What is that even? Okay. I'm sorry. I just saw that and I was like, what is that? Let's look up Tento. I still haven't gotten him yet, so. Alright, so Tentomon can become quite a few different evolutions here. Hercule is the obvious one. Seems like it goes mostly into Mega Kabuteri. But this one could become this, which could then become Grand Kuwagamon, which would become a Grandis Kuwagamon. So this one might actually be defense power decrease. Interesting. He might not be that bad. What does he become? Dead evolution. Okay. Dead evolution. So, basically, he either becomes Herculemon or Grandis Quagamon. Looks like Naruto with one tail. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Grand Kuaga is a good free tank. I wonder, by the way, if you get the Mega and then you evolve the Mega into a different Mega, do you lose the original Mega? Like, for instance, with Renamon, do you get Kazuhamon and then Kazuhamon Maid Mode? Or does it just... does Maid Mode replace the regular Kazuhamon? Well, that sucks. It's a good question. Yeah, right? I just thought of it. I was like, wait a minute. Happened to my Seraphimon into Black Seraphimon. I see. Well, that kind of sucks. Actually. Wow, so I don't even know if Paladin mode is worth it then. Because Fighter mode's a free type, which is nice. Paladin mode becomes Vaccine, which I'm sure is stronger for, like, virus bosses. But at the same time, you're losing that free type, which is really nice. Wow. And you lose the skill upgrades. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Wow. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that as much. Now I have to fight Waymon on the bridge. And then after that, we're probably going to have to fight whatever the last one is on the bridge. Seedramon. Great. These are vaccine types. So now we're not going to want to have Dondevi. We're going to want to have Wargreymon and have Kazuhamon be the lead. Well, we learned something new tonight. So, Nyx, since you said this one is probably going to be your main account, are you going to make a guild on here too? Yes, I do plan to make a guild. When I do, I will let everyone know in the form of a video. But yeah. How does she miss? It's crazy that she misses when she has elemental advantage. That's what blows my mind. Elemental advantage and she misses. I hate Kazuhamon. Again, guys, maid mode is better if you're wondering. Maid mode is so much better. AoE defense buff versus single target self-defense buff. Cannon Beamons are just OP, man. They do a ton of damage. They're super tanky. A very good Digimon. Even for you to get, Cannon Beamons are amazing. So a lot of people actually use Cannon Beamons for utilizing farming fast. Especially when it comes to EXP farming and stuff like that. Cannon Beamons are like the go-to Digimon that people use. And there's a reason for it. Because all you have to do is upgrade their third skill. And it like blasts enemies. It's just a giant laser. Oh my god, this cat. Back off, bro. Literally just walked up out of nowhere and bit my ankle again. Like, we just got 11,000 gold from that? Hey, hold up. Waymon kind of have money. Waymon kind of got money. I think it's from eating all those Pinocchios, you know? Waymon be stuffing Pinocchio's money in his mouth. In his blowhorn. What that blowhorn do, Waymon? What that blowhorn do? What you be doing on the side? You sure you're just a Digimon? I see you got your mouth open, too. I don't know what you be doing. Doing a weird thing with his tongue as well. These are the questions that I think people should be asking. Where did Waymon get that money? We've defeated the Waymon. Alright, why does my cat look depressed in the background now? Like, he looks defeated over there. He looks like a lump. Now I kind of feel bad. Yeah, he looks depressed. Side note, though, going back and watching some streams that I missed on here, the other day I noticed I missed a couple of codes that gives items, so I was able to get some extra free items. Oh, nice! What that mouth do? Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. What that mouth do? Legit, I was waiting for somebody to comment that, because that's exactly what I was thinking. What that mouth do? Yeah, people keep putting the codes in the chat, which I really appreciate as well. Like, whenever there's a new code, they share it, and that's awesome. I've been able to get a lot of codes because of that, because somebody will join, and they'll be like, yo, Omega, there's a new code. And I'll be like, oh, sweet. Thank you. She's dead. Kazuhamon's dead. That's it. This is it. Her final moments. Rest in peace. She's supposed to be the strongest one here. I supposed to be. Just want to say that again. She's supposed to be the strongest one here. And yet I feel like she's the weakest one, needing to be babysat by the others. They have to hold her hand through these fights. I was going to make another joke, but I can't say that. Would be funny though. See if somebody can read my mind again. Just one Waymon. And it's 2. Okay. You need to protect the mommy. No. Good guess, though. Good guess, though. But no. That was not what I was thinking. On the right track, though. Kazuha just needs her Sims to protect her, lol. Yo, for real, though, at this point. Oh, I think we just got a good necklace, actually. Oh my god! I thought it was a good necklace, but I didn't think it was that good. Holy! That's crazy. That's actually a really good necklace. Definitely not going to be selling that one. Wow. Wow. That's actually insane. Gladly take that. All right. Let's go grab both of these. Delete. We just got 100,000 coins. We did. All these are pretty good too, though. The strength and speed. That one's crazy. I'll probably hold on to this one as well. That one's really good, though. Usable control necklace A. Intellect +8 and intellect +6. Actually insane. What's my gear currently give? Strength +6 and defense +7. The only reason why this is better right now is because it works from level 1. Once these expire, though, the others are going to be goated. Because realistically, like, the higher end stuff is the stuff we're going to be using. These two I'll keep, the rest I'll sell. It does suck that the speed's a little lower, but the fact that it's strength +8, I'm not going to argue with that. Yeah, the pink one I know is better, but I'll keep both. I'll hold on to both of these. Because it depends on who you're using. Sometimes these could be better. But this pink one's crazy. +8 and +6 intellect. I think if it was 2 +8s, it would have been perfect. Like, perfect rolls, I mean. Yeah. Switch. Alright. Let's go to the island entry. See if we can finish the bridge today. That's what I'm trying to finish. We got another banana today. It has 2 bananas. Today is banana day. Banana unana. Half of my heart was in banana unana. She took me back to East Atlanta unana. Half of my heart was in banana. My heart was in banana. Banana unana. Thank you, thank you. Hold the applause. You got a banana in the mail. You sent another banana. Alright, new rule. Every time we get a banana, I have to sing the banana song, which is the one we just sung. That is the new rule. So if there truly is a banana in the mail, I'm going to have to sing the banana song. You might be asking, why the banana song? Which is the one that we just sang. It's because it's funny. It's not a banana, though. It's something better. Send him 2 coconuts, Godslayer. We're going to start doing, like, children's songs every time we get a different fruit or vegetable, you know? Trust me, I've been having to sit through a lot of kids' shows. I can come up with a lot of little jingles at this point. I'm a pro. Especially, I've had to watch more than Miss Rachel than I'd like to admit. Hi, friends! Oh my god, if I have to... that is my least favorite children's show to have to watch, is Miss Rachel. She seems like one of those weird theater kids, you know? Alright, let's see what it is. Mwahaha. Oh! Usable insensitivity bracelet. Required tamer level 27. Required Digimon level 83. Intellect plus 8 twice. Yo, thank you. That is better than a banana. He's right. That's goated. Actually. Dang. Our set's coming along nicely. That was a great gift. The heck? Where'd you find that? Watch Dora the Explorer? No. No. Why would I want Stevie to watch Dora the Explorer? Then I have to hear, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Or Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. It's Dora. Ugh. Pretty soon I'm going to have to watch Bob the Builder with him. Just because I like Bob the Builder. I still remember the jingle from Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Bob the Builder, yes he can. Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Bob the Builder, he sure can. I also have one that has a +7 int and +4 speed as well. That's crazy. Got some good equipment there. Those are just extras too, right? Because you have other sets that you're actually using, I'm sure. Yeah, people told me to keep an eye out too, like for the equipment that drops here, because you could actually get good equipment. So I did take heed to their words, and I've been watching the equipment that drops here, just to make sure that we don't miss anything. Was nobody planning on telling me that it was 1 o'clock already? Were you guys keeping a secret? And trying to keep me streaming instead of stopping when I should? Well, if you were, it's working. Not sure where I got them, LOL. Just been selling digis, but somewhere in the Odaiba entrance map. Yeah, I know some equipments we can upgrade, but I don't know how. That's through crafting, I believe. When you get your crafting level up. I think. I don't know. For sure. Sleep is for the weak. True, but we can sleep without sleeping. Weak sleep. See, this is why we need sleep. Otherwise, you say weird things like that. To be honest, though, I'm going to try to finish this map. Because I think we're very close to the end of this little map. I want to get to the next world, and then we're going to stop. I know that the Infernmon eggs are from the World Expo map. I thought you were going by the hour on the game to get your items, lol. And I'm still using the beginner's items from Jump Event, lol. If you see some of them say you can upgrade 3 or 4 times. Oh, I didn't even check that. I'm pretty sure that ring that he just gave me is OP. I mean, +8 and +8 intellect, that's crazy. And that's usually what people recommend too, is that your gear has high intellect and your other has strength. That's how you wind up with a really strong digi that like one-shot stuff. Also because I think intellect benefits everyone while strength only benefits some. Let me check something here. Wait, what were we gonna check? We were gonna check something, I just forgot. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Oh, we're gonna check the equipment. Yeah, you want to have int on both stats. That's what I heard as well. Like, all your equipment, like your gear, should just be intellect. Speed and strength are what you focus on for sub. Took me a minute to remember. See, this is why sleep's important, guys. You start to forget things and have lapse in judgment. I really wish I could stream for another hour, but I'd have to be up in 5.5 hours, and that's really not enough sleep. Try to get at least 6. I think 8's the max roll, actually, for basic, and then after, when you upgrade it, it has a chance to roll higher, I think. I do know whatever gear we get here as well is endgame gear. Until you do dungeons, then I think they have even better gear. But, like, these are what get you set up to start doing dungeons. Yeah, all these Digimon have a high drop rate, though. We got another intellect and intellect. This time it's +7 and +7, which is the same as this one. Ironically. It's actually crazy. I got 1 with 10. That's crazy. Okay, so maybe it goes higher than 8. Pretty sure we're going to get to the next area. Oh, it's doing the... Okay, there we go. Oh, no, we got to fight cult leaders again. Let me switch my party. We're going to have to fight them. What am I looking for? All right, we're gonna check the gear. See, I need sleep. Can be unattributed 4. Number of times can be unattributed 4. This one doesn't say anything. The number of times can be unattributed 4. And this one doesn't say anything. So basically these intact or usable are able to be upgraded, and these are not. These rough are unupgradable. So that means these two are actually better than these two in rough summation. Let's see what they have. Yeah, so you can upgrade the pink one, but the other one, no. Yes, that is correct. Let's lay back. Let's lay back. Chill. Oh, he's got to go. He's going to go on the bench. I put a ring I found while farming. Let me look. Strength plus 11, intellect plus 13. And it's a perfect ring. And it can only be unattributed 2 times. That is a very good ring. Now imagine 2 intellects that way. So 13's the highest I've seen now, officially. That's actually crazy. Oh. Oh, they were waiting for me to click back on screen. That's crazy. I keep yawning because I'm getting really tired. I've done a lot today. It's funny too, my wife and her sister were like, how do you have energy to still keep going? Where were you farming when you got that? I was farming the Waymon and Siegramon. I don't remember which one dropped it, but one of the two. I'll flip these. I hate that these give no EXP. I was trying to farm for Greymon Torso at Hill of Light. Oh, you were saying him, or was he farming? I just got done with Gardramon, and I see Hill of Light. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, so it seems like Hill of Light might be good to farm. I think all areas can drop perfect, though. It's just a rare chance. His would be good if it was double intellect, though. Because his strength and intellect, the ones that we have are actually better. Because the double intellect is more important than a strength intellect. That's still very good, though. The strength and intellect. But it's not as good as the double intellect. So I think what most people probably do is just not use that one for that reason. But here's the other good thing about his, though. He has 13 intellect, while ours has 14 intellect combined, so his is still better in that sense. Because when you look at the total threshold, his has more value. Because it's going to give you strength, and on top of it, it gives you 13 intellect. And we have 14 with 2 intellect points into it, so yeah. That's the math breakdown for you. Has 16 combined. Right, because it's 8 and 8. So in that case, the one you gave me is probably better. Because again, strength is a stat that's usually supposed to be grinded onto the Digimon you're using. Like for instance, Ulforce Vidramon, it is. I put speed and strength into him. He did get 1 stat into intellect, I believe, but that was it. Crazy too, because I think when he hits 90, he's still going to need more speed before he'll be ready to evolve. So we're still going to have to grind some speed on him. We've been having to use Kazuhamon a lot here. Because there's been a lot of vaccines, surprisingly. Vaccines and datas. Instead of viruses. Because in most areas it's just virus, but these past maps has had a mix. Yeah, I remember you saying that you got to get some higher level 4s. Yeah. Kazuha without armor when? Never. That's on rule 34. I don't know why they have where we can even take our clothes, though. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I think we're moving on to the next map. Chase the cult leader to the beach. Yeah, I think we're about to go to the beach. Which should be the next map, I believe. I didn't even realize, but he hit level 86. He's almost level 90. And I know we have... I think we got some potions. I don't know where I put them. Could have sworn I saw we got some potions. Where are they? They're somewhere here. Did I not? I know I have a bunch of mega cubes from this. But wow, I actually don't think we got... Oh, is the beach over here? Right. We're not done. Because there's this whole festival area I forgot about. Because, well, the beach is down here. Yeah, we'll have to do the festival stuff. Oh, I was trying to finish, but I don't think we will. Because if I remember correctly, this was a pain too. You got way too many sweet potatoes. Yes. Oh, we got the recipe for Evoluter. So now because we have those zeros, we're able to actually craft Evoluter. So if we ever want to make more megas in the future, we just need each of these. Which we actually have a bunch. But I think they have to be tradable. And it's only a 10% success rate, so... I did keep that in mind.
I mentioned it, so it's better than I normally do. Defeat the Tyrannomon. Yeah, here it is. Alright, so we're probably going to end it here. Yeah, non-tradables don't work for combination. I found that out when I was working on my combination stuff last night and spent so much bits. Oh, no. Yeah, so the ones we have that are not tradable are all for just, like, the other stuff. Like, the regular, like, using it for the non-zeros or whatever to try to re-go through your basic stats. Alright, so I think we're going to end here because there's going to be some more quests to go all the way back and then down. And then once we finish that, we get to go to the next map. Which the next map should be the beach. It's going to either be Northern Odaiba. I think it's Northern Odaiba is next. Then after that, you go to Southern Odaiba. And then after that, you get to World Expo Hall. And World Expo Hall is where Apocalypse is in here. You also have Infernmon over here somewhere. In one of these places, there's Infernmon. And when you go farm the Infernmon, that's how you get the Impmon eggs. So, yeah. I still want to know where Silent Blade was farming his money. Because, you know, I've been getting some money, but nothing crazy like he has. Although I guess I am getting 1 million bits pretty fast. Just from farming like the regular stuff here. We'll see. But anyways, I think this is a good spot. You do get one to craft with non-tradable ones. This is how you get the overflow data, is by building this pass. Let's check something. I mean, I have 2 already. Let me check, because maybe we can combine, and it'll be just untradable Evolutor, which is fine. Let's try to combine it, though. I don't even know if we're a high enough level to do it. Let me see what level we are. We're 25 proficiency, so we are high enough, because that's the required. We're just high enough. Oh, I have 48 mega cubes. That's going to be nice. On Wargreymon and Kazuhamon, I am sure they are blank. Yeah, they are blank. We will. I just want to see if we can actually No, it doesn't work. All right, let's go ahead and do that now with them. Oh, I see. Let's go. Don't Devimon OP. Don't Devimon OP. Blue. 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 I better stop saying it. That was horrible. There we go. I don't get how you can level up your digis so fast in that castle. When I tried, it just takes forever. Remember, I have an EXP buff going. A 20% Digimon increased experience buff. Without that, it would take forever. For the ones that I got almost red, yeah. Too many. No, come on, blue. Oh, too many. Blue for the rest. Too many. Anything like 4 and only 3 blue is not worth it. Come on. Blue? Okay. That would be worth it. There we go. Yeah, I have that as well. I mean, for 20% EXP boost. Unlucky, yeah, because then you need to waste Shining 1 to fix. Yep. We fixed 2 already. Honestly, we're not doing that bad. This one was like all red. I'd say he's more important, so we're going to do it on him. Crazy. That's crazy. Total fail. All blue. Nope. All blue now. Nope. Nope. This one's having horrible luck. That one only got 2. Here we go. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Come on. Blue. Oh. Darn. All right. This Wergarumon must be a Suckamon. Honestly. When I did that for my Wergarumon, I had really bad luck with it being mostly reds for me as well. Yeah, what a nightmare. What a nightmare, man. I think did not want to go. At least the last one was a little better, but geez. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Nick's out. Hope you all have a really good night, though. Thank you again for tuning in. And like I said, I'll see you guys next time.